Hello everybody once again, this is AikawaKazu. Welcome back to another Maple Story video. There'll be one that I'll be doing tomorrow for 7 Nights as well. So my 7 Night friends, don't worry, you're not forgotten. Tomorrow, huge patch for 7 Nights as well. Level 46 cap, new awakened hero, so on and so forth. And I want to talk about the Droopy 4 lots jewel that I got as well. So that'll be for that. But for my Maple Story friends, my Maplers, today the mid-spring or spring events and patch notes have been out, and obviously the thing that is most important to me and to many of you is the auction house. So this is the Maple Story patch slash events review video that I will do whenever I see that there's a major patch or major event that's coming up, and I just want to share with you guys, for those who have taken a short hiatus to stop playing, to know that hey, these events are important, or look, these events are garbage, don't bother to come back. So that's what a video is for, is to inform people about how good, how bad, or my opinion on how the events are, and obviously all the new stuff that's coming up, how it's going to impact the game, or how I feel it's going to impact the game. So the first most important thing will be the auction house. If you click on the quick move button in all your major towns and cities, breathe, Kazu, breathe. Alright, I'm breathing right now. You can see this guy with the mustache. Click move to Maple auction. Okay, so first thing you need to know is that in the Maple Story auction house, there's a 5% tax. So everything that you sell, obviously if you're an MVP like me, you get 30 slots instead of 10, and you get 3% tax. And 3% tax is the tax in the free market if you open up a shop as well. So if you have MVP, I believe silver and above, you'll be able to have the same percent tax as a free market. So you save yourself that 1.5k mileage every every time you want to open a shop. That's great. You can save up that mileage to buy slots in the cash shop. Really good. So auction house is something that I've talked about as well on my stream, about how it could impact the game. But I think that after GMS has it, and I think after some observation to show that it doesn't really affect the amount of quote-unquote cash that people use in the game, even though I mentioned that there's a significant amount of people that actually buy the shop using a cash, but most of us will use the 1.5k mileage, so they won't lose a lot of revenue from the auction house. I think that's what they realized, so they decided to implement it. And in Maple Story Southeast Asia, and that's great, because initially with the V patch, auction house was supposed to come as well, but I believe that maybe Asia felt that, hey, chill, we want to have that shop revenue, but they realized that it's not that much, and then they look at GMS, and GMS is like, the auction house is good, and okay, we'll take the auction house. So now we have the auction house as well. So just remember, 5% tax, 3% tax if you are MVP, if not it's 5%, which is not too bad, just to increase the price accordingly. And it's really good. Like, look, if I just type yellow cube, you can find the cheapest cubes. And obviously, in the past I talked about it as well, if you're selling shops in FM, if you're in room 1, people usually sell their items slightly more overpriced. But I think that people who are slightly new, or not new to the community, will know that they should never buy from room 1 unless they're rich. They'll always check any other room. Like if you're a free-to-play player and Mesos means a lot to you, you will not buy from room 1 unless you already know the market price. For example, if you want to buy a yellow cube, you see a 85 M1 and an 82 M1, and you know that the cheapest goes down to like 77 M. If you see any 80 M and you have like 6B of Mesos, you just buy the 85 M anyway, because you know that you'll be able to afford, or you end up buying them in the first place. Obviously, if you have no knowledge of the item's value, then that'll be a problem. But now it's no longer a problem. You can always find the cheapest item that you want to find in the auction house. And one very cool thing about the auction house I want to mention is that when your item is sold, it actually shows you, it says that one of the items that you have listed has been sold. When you're farming, by the way, so you don't need to come to the auction house to check if your items are sold. If your items are sold while you're farming, while you're playing in the game, there will be a notification to tell you that your item is sold. So that's really, really good. I know I'm speaking quite fast right now because there's a lot to talk about, and I don't want to make this video too long. Alright, so auction house, amazing. Alright, so I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So done with the auction house. Next few things I want to talk about is the patch notes first, followed by the event notes. So for the patch notes, we have a problem now. Okay, never mind. I'll just try adding the music later on. So the first thing, auction house queue updates. They actually added return, stuff, and issues, Hayato fix. So this is done. Nothing too crazy under the patch notes. For the event notes, this is the one. That's important. First thing, very important, the Lady Blair's Dream Express event basically allows you to transfer cash items from one character to another character. So what I've done so far is I've transferred my Welcome Back ring from my Demon Avenger. I've transferred a permanent pet as well, bunch of cash items. They didn't say all, but most cash items, I believe. And it's only for a limited time until 11th April. So it's only a couple of days from now, about a week's time from now. There's a second season as well, look, 10th May. So if you missed the first one, don't worry, in May, 10th May, 15th May, there's a second, second week for you to do that. And make sure you do all the cash items transfer that you want. Especially if you change mains, there'll be a couple of cash items that you want to transfer. And main important thing is that friendship and couple items cannot be transferred, shop permits and hired merchants cannot be transferred. How does this work? Let me just show you guys very quickly in the game. Is that you go to the cash shop, okay, and basically what you do is you come here, and if I put this thing here, I can actually click transfer. Yeah, initially back then to transfer this wing, which is still tradable by the way, this is not untradeable wing. You had to put it in the shop, then you get your other character to buy from the shop. Yeah, but if you even if you put it's number one not safe because you don't put very low metal, someone might steal it. So it's basically very good now. Double click and you have to right click transfer. You cannot just collect it from the item storage. Initially I thought you bring it here and then you can just take it out from the other character. No, you click here and you click transfer, a list will come out and then you choose who you want to transfer to. So it's really good, especially if you have spare wings you want to transfer to another character. Now you can do so safely. So really good event so far. Okay, next thing, alright. Golden Egg Fireworks Rocket Festival starts today until 25th April, so about 3 weeks. What's important, basically, you have to earn 10,000 points a day. It's just like your candy, it's just like your relic, it's the same. Okay, you will get a bunch of bars when you pick up those stuff. Okay, so this one, you have to collect something, a basket. You hold a basket for 15 minutes and then you hand in and then you have a chance to get a bunch of stuff. But I think what's important is that you actually obtain a special decorative on the 5th, 10th and 15th day. So I think if you don't want to do it, you can just do it on the 5th, 10th and 15th day. They didn't say that you need to do it consecutively for 5, 10 or 15 days, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe you need to. Can't confirm that one. Okay, next thing, avoid obstacles. This is just a mini game. I'm not sure what they actually give, but what's important here obviously is the Firecracker points reward list. Okay. First day, 2 times select tap 8 slot coupon. Amazing event. Especially if you're a new player, you will have not enough, inventory slots. I used it both on my use tap slots for my Shadower. 3 trade boost potion, really good, especially if you're done with your charm for that pocket slot. You can start working on your diligence for the extra, spell trace. Percent level 100 gives you 10% more chance to have a success. 10% success rate to spell tracing, and it's really good if you want to make those perfect spell trace weapons and armors. And then the rest, the ones that are important, obviously, this is the one that people are highly suspicious about. 100% unique potential scroll. If you are a free-to-play player, this is the most important thing that you have to get. Literally a free unique gear. Free unique gear. Okay, I'm assuming that you can only do this on one account. Okay, I don't think you can do it across many characters. Yep. The rewards can only be collected once per world. So there you go. You cannot do a bunch of characters and then collect 10 unique potential scrolls. So this is the most important thing. The rest, not that important unless the title is really good. Core gemstones always great, and chair titles. But yeah, things to highlight here: 70 points, 100% unique potential scrolls. Okay. So for the mini game, you can get recovery items, buff items, metal EXP, and growth items and flames. Not too sure how good this is. Maybe we need to try that later on. Alright, attendance, event. Okay, click on this icon to join. Again, if you finish the first day, you get the spring limited coins. Okay, so before I talk about the spring limited coins, let me just go back into the game first. How do you access the spring shop? You go to the mirror, go to the event map. They actually tell you in the patch notes, but and then you talk to Windy over here on the right. Spring limited coin shop. Very quickly, what's in the shop? A whole bunch of chairs. Alright, spring limited chair box. Double click on the item to receive a special chair or something else. No idea how this works. I have 50 coins right now, but what I'm really saving for is the scrolls, which is your ICSOG and your CSOG. I'm probably going to do this on my DA and my Shadower, and I'm going to try to re-scroll my Dragon Conjure, of course, with all this ESOG. And, you know, damage skins, heavy impacts, I don't really like it. I think girls will like Snowflake a lot. What I want is the monotone. I think monotone is actually quite nice. Yeah, better than the current one that I have, which is the brush painting, I think. Yeah, so there's no accessories this time for the shop, except for this thing, the Explorer's Critical Ring. I actually do not know how good this is. Some people said that there's critical damage on it or something. I don't know. So for whoever has this item, wanted to share in the comments what exactly this does. But yeah, bunch of chairs, bags, coin slots, things. I'm gonna get a coin wallet for sure. I need it. I have a lot of coins, and yeah, the scrolls. But the scrolls will be my priority, and skins later on, I guess. So you have damage skin save scroll. Oh, they don't actually have the damage skin save slot, the extension thing. This is bad, man. Okay, the problem with this is that after you buy it, right, it actually expires. So you can't save the damage skin forever, which is quite sad. Usually, events have the damage skins stored. Oh, actually I have one extra. Didn't know? Alright. So this is where you access the shop. Alright, let's go back to the patch notes. It's actually season 2 as well, so let's see what's important here. Trade boost potion, great. The attendance one, again I said click on the icon, you know, and you do it every day. So if you're hardworking, a lot of good stuff. For me it's the coins that's important. So 50, 40, so 110 coins and 20k. Oh no, 50 coins, 50. Alright, so what else? Okay, you will notice again, let's go back to the game real quick. That loots, you know, remember in V-Patch, for those who are not here, okay, there's actually a V-Patch box. So the boxes are over, where are my boxes? I'm blind. Okay, there we go. Spring box. Okay, so I've actually farmed on my Demon Adventure as well, around 150 spring boxes to get 50 spring limited coins. I thought 100 would be enough, but it's not enough. So to actually get 50 spring limited coins every day, you will need to farm about 150. So if you're like super hardworking and you're super free to play, unlike me, you know, I farm core gemstones to get mesos. You know, for you, you're just playing the game. You should go through all your characters, get 150 spring boxes, get all the coins. They'll be very helpful to you. The shop is great, and yeah. So that is what you need to do. About 150 spring boxes to get 50 coins. So it's about, I can't do the math. My brain is stifling. Alright, so next we have again, maximum obtainable 50 per day. You get, okay, basically the box is very annoying because when you use it you get some popsicle thing, a face accessory that lasts for a day, but when you open about 150 boxes, they take up like, they're, you know, time limited, so they don't stack. Then number 2 is the equipment. So if you don't have a lot of equipment slots, they will take up at least 20 slots before you finish getting 50 coins, and you need to throw them away one by one. So this is the annoying part, alright? Next thing, Spring Candy Power event starts in 19th April, so it's 2 weeks from now. Event summary, basically kill level range monsters, and the rewards. The one that really interests me here is, I remember I saw it. Yep. Again, select tab 4 slots. The title's probably quite good. I'm not sure. Medals as well, because the medals and titles have been really good recently. Ability circulator is pretty useless, but this is daily mission rewards, and then you have achievements. So I guess for me the important one is this. Step out of it. Not sure what the achievements are, to be honest, but that's another event. Do not know. I'll talk more about it when it comes out. Okay, this is the one. This is the most important event. Like if you don't care about anything else, this is the one. Maplehood Watch M-Day event. I remember back then when I first came back to play the game, which was like 2 weeks before V-Patch, they have one event that gave you a bunch of gacha boxes or gachapon for free, I think. Yeah. And I missed it. I didn't have a chance to really fully experience it. So this is the one, alright? Mark down on your calendar. It's not 19th of April. The one that's important to you is 25th April. Okay, so Maplehood, right? Basically there's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday. Okay. And for Thursdays, you get a hair coupon, you get a face coupon if you're into cosmetic Obviously, that'll be important. I'm not sure what the convenience box has, but this is the one. Gachapon Tuesday. 5 Maplehood Watch Gachapon box, consisting of one of the many rare items such as Dominator Pendant. You're probably gonna get a lot of Cygnus equipment, maybe some CRA. This is the shit. Legendary Potential Scroll, 50%. I'm assuming that the heart is actually good. I actually don't know. And you get 1x Maplehood Watch Avatar box. The thing is, you can do it 3 times per character, which means if there's any day you want to do this, just make sure you come and do all your characters on the 25th of April, 2nd of May, 9th of May, and 16th of May. Do as many characters as you can. I remember you could do it on all your characters, and which means if you can do it 3 times per day per character, you can get 15 boxes per character per day, which means 15, 30, 45, 60. 60 boxes, 60 gachapons to get these. Okay, this, my friends. So, if you actually got the 100% unique potential scroll back then, you will at least have one item that you want to get the legendary. Know what I'm saying? 50%, guys. Use Batman for all those who failed the 50%, including me probably, but yep, this is going to be something that you must mark on your calendar. Alright, next. Making Songpyeong, which is, I believe, rice cake. Isn't it tteokbokki? Rice cake? I don't know. Okay, so this is basically a rice cake event again. So, yeah, you just get a lot of coins. So, again, this one don't start yet. It's in 3rd of May. And last but not the least, Hot Week, 10th of May to 16th of May. Okay, basically the game just gives you free stuff every day. And, it's a huge indication that something big is coming up. Like, I don't know. For those who didn't know and who don't watch my stream, I am quote-unquote predicting that Beyond patch will come out in June. So I'm guessing 2 weeks or 1 month, which is when all the events end, right? 16th of May, maybe Dream Tower will be released. For those who don't know what's Dream Tower, it's basically the Lechelin party quest that will be released for you to be able to quote-unquote get daily Lechelin symbols depending on how many floors you clear. And after that, you have Beyond patch. So I'm guessing 2 weeks of Lechelin Dream Tower, and then in that 2 weeks they'll hype it up about Beyond, and then sometime in June, maybe mid-June, 2nd week of June. I don't think it will be 1st week of June, seeing that the 16th of May, I'm not sure. Usually there's 1 or 2 weeks chill time. But I'm guessing end of May you have Dream Tower, and then in June, mid-June, early June, you will have Beyond patch. Which means what they want to do with all these events is to prepare you so that when Beyond comes out, you're quote-unquote stronger in your character, and there's again more reasons for you to continue to play the game. Yup, and that's about it for this patch/event review. Share with me in the comments what's your favorite, what's your least favorite event, and yeah, make sure you get that 100% unique potential scroll. Make sure you do your Maplehood Watch Gachapon things, and I think those are the 2 most important stuff. Get your use tab, select tab things, expansion things, and yeah, let's hope that Maple Story will continue to give good events to come, and yeah, I'm really excited for Beyond. Thanks for watching. As always, thumb the like button if you enjoyed. My name is AikawaKazu. God bless, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Bye bye.